Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in today's video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make this super cute little gift bag that perfectly holds a miniature York peppermint patty. This was a special request by my friend Donna. Thanks, Donna, for the idea. And I was inspired by fellow demonstrator Renata Eckelmeyer from schnipseldesign.com. She's a German demonstrator. And I just modified the measurement so that it would fit a York peppermint patty. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to use a piece of designer series paper. This is from Birthday Memories, and this measures 6 inches by 4.5 inches. If your paper is directional, you want to make sure the up and down pattern runs along the 6-inch side. I'm bringing in the Simply Scored, and we're going to score along the 6-inch side at 2 inches, 2 3/4, 4 3/4, and 5.5. And I'm going to rotate it clockwise and score it at 3/4 and 3 inches. First, I'm going to go ahead and fold and burnish on all those score lines. And now we're going to go ahead and cut away some sections, and here's a little template to give you an idea of what we're cutting away. So we're cutting away almost this entire top section, but we're leaving this 2-inch section on the left side. We're going to cut out this lower right corner here, and then we're going to cut up these vertical lines up to that bottom horizontal line, and that's going to create the little flaps for the bottom of our gift bag. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the cutting. Okay, now that all the cutting is done, we're going to bring out the Scalloped Tag Topper Punch, and I'm going to go ahead and line up this left edge on the left side of this little track here. We're going to push that all the way up. Now this little piece is going to slide up underneath that punch a little bit. And then I just want to make sure that I'm pushed all the way up to the top there, just by checking on the back side. And go ahead and punch. And that's going to leave that really sweet little scalloped tag topper. So now we're going to go ahead and put the box together. I'm going to go ahead and use Fast Fuse, but you can use tear and tape or the liquid multi-purpose glue, so whatever your preference is. And I'm just going to run the adhesive right along that little tab there, as close to the score line as I can get. Then I'm going to go ahead and fold this down, and then fold the other side to meet. Okay, now this is going to be the front of our bag, so this will be the last flap that we adhere. Go ahead and fold in the sides, the back, and then I'm going to run a little strip of Fast Fuse along this bottom flap and close off the bottom of the box. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the York peppermint patty, and then using my index fingers, I'm just going to pinch in the top there, and then just kind of help it along the sides. Then we'll just fold the flap down. And that's essentially the little gift bag. Now to hold it closed, we're going to be using some of the Daffodil Delight double stitched ribbon. And I'm first just going to feed that up and underneath through the hole created by the Scalloped Tag Topper Punch. I'm going to go ahead and wrap that around the back, and then we're going to go ahead and tie it in a bow. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to grab a piece of Whisper White, Real Red ink, and Pacific Point. And we're using the stamp set Tabs for Everything. I'm going to use the sentiment For You and this scalloped circle. It's a perfect stamp set to use for little small favors like this. I'll go ahead and stamp the Pacific Point first. And then the For You. Using the 3/4 inch circle punch, I'm going to punch out the sentiment. Then using the Paisley Framelits dies, I've cut out this starburst shape out of pumpkin pie. So I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of Fast Fuse on the back of this sentiment. And then using a dimensional, we'll go ahead and pop up that sentiment on the front of our little gift bag. And voila, a super cute little gift bag using the scallop tag topper punch that perfectly fits a miniature York peppermint patty. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel so you don't miss my next tutorial. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products I used today, they'll be linked in the description, as well as a link to the detailed blog post with all of the measurements, score lines, and details about the project. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye!